I'm Fran, clinical psychologist, and I'm just making this little video today to talk about something that people might have been doing a lot of during lockdown, but you might be noticing a few problems with it now, and that's the issue of using internet porn. What I want to get across is that porn is to sex what race car movies are to driving. Porn portrays relationships as irrelevant. Good sex is about loving, mutual trust and communication. Porn doesn't address any of that. The second point I want to make is that porn can be addictive. When you expose yourself to porn, you get a dopamine rush, and this can set up the addiction cycle. It's a bit like driving a fast car full of fuel with no brakes. Your drive becomes to keep on engaging in the addiction. You just can't stop. The thrill seeking becomes all important. Apps like Tinder, Grindr mean that relationship choices are based on looks. You can swipe right and be having sex a few hours later. But as the story of Grace Mullane proves, the reality can be very different. On the point of reality, porn is really no more real than an action flick. The actors are paid. Bodies are airbrushed and made up. Real bodies have saggy bits, pubic hair, they make weird noises. Real bodies don't climax on demand. Real bodies need lube and douches to perform acts that should be discussed and mutually consented to. Real bodies carry diseases, get pregnant, and may need to fumble around with a condom. Real bodies don't necessarily like violence, aggression, and domination, all of which is just normally portrayed as part of a porn flick. Porn can lead to problems and addiction to porn. The depression, anxiety, and guilt associated with that addiction can lead to sexual arousal difficulties in itself. So, sure, in lockdown you may have been kind of accessing a little bit of it, but now, as you're kind of starting to engage with your friends again, if you're finding that your use of porn is impacting on relationships, feels out of control, or you're feeling excessively ashamed or sad, then speak to parents, speak to a friendly adult, and get some help. If you are going to use porn, make sure the sites you're using are ethical porn, where people are paid and do express consent for the porn to be filmed and distributed. And speak to your school about porn literacy. It's just as important as the health talks about pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases. No one's going to start talking about it unless you guys start asking for it. So stay safe, be happy. Thanks for listening.